Well, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in part 2 of our Scarland roller coaster build, we will continue to build the station house that will house our automatic redstone and minecart station. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Scarland, and it's always great to have you here for another super awesome build in our amazing little survival world that we've been building for quite some time. And let me pop off Tippy there real quick, and let's go and make sure we have enough supplies for our project. So I think we've got everything we need. We've got kind of the basic building blocks of our project. It looks like, you know, once I think about it, I think we've actually got everything we need. But before we get to our roller coaster build today, I wanted to show you guys a little something that I built underground here. So as you know, we've been building this kind of survival base for our roller coaster project. So I still want to build a mine and a sheep farm and different things down here. But the first thing I've built is a place where we can kind of collect mob drops. As you guys know, we are building this out in the complete open. So I'm collecting a lot of mob drops. So I thought, for fun, why don't I collect it all and see how much we actually collect in this time frame of our build. So we're going to be building for quite some time. So I thought it'd be fun to see how many little mob drops that we actually get. So I'm storing this all down below. So there's lots and lots of storage for all the different little parts that we get. So I'm kind of curious to see how much mob drops we actually get, because it's, you know, wide open. I even removed the torches, so we get lots and lots of mobs. And you might also be noticing that my enchantment levels are pretty high. So I've been busy and not getting to my enchanting. So what I want to do is add at a point where I want to ask you guys, what should we enchant? You know, like, should we enchant a pick, or should we enchant a, I was about to say a hoe. You know, I don't think we're going to need to enchant a hoe. Like a shovel or an axe or something along those lines. But I want it to be roller coaster themed. I want you guys to let me know which, you know, maybe a theme park or a roller coaster or a certain ride that your favorite, you know, that might be your favorite one that you would like to see me name one of our tools after. So when we do need to enchant again, or we clearly have enough levels, but when we get there, I want to ask you guys, because I think that would be pretty cool. And here we go. And this is what we completed in our prior episode, episode 1, where we started the basic design of the roller coaster station house. So this is the station where you'll leave on your journey and come back on. And this is kind of just the very start of the building. So we're going to continue our work as we move our way down there. And you might be seeing this other section over here. Now, I built this on Twitch. Now, this section is going to be identical to over here. So I thought, why don't we do it on Twitch? I want to show you guys the whole process, but I don't want to make a repetitive YouTube video over and over of, you know, the kind of the same section. So I thought, hey, why don't we do that on Twitch? So if you're not following me on Twitch, definitely do so. Head on over. I'll put a link down in the comments and in the description to head over there and follow me on there. And yeah, so let's get right into it today, and let's get out some of our basic materials that we're going to need. We'll probably need some stone, and we need some bricks. And yeah, that'll probably be good for now. Oh, we don't have any dirt. Oh, we need scaffolding. Scaffolding's the #1 thing in this game here. Oh, let me go grab some. I know I've got some in this box over here. Because I had to go over here in the live stream and actually get it from last week. All right. Yes, sirree, Bob. Here we go. All right. Awesome. All right. There's always a good amount of scaffolding somewhere or another. All right, so I wanted to let you guys know also that thank you so much for all the support in the first episode of the video. I was just blown away by the amazing support you guys gave the video, and I was just like, oh man, you guys are you're too good to me. You guys are too awesome. All right, and this is going to be starting at this block. This, of course, is 1, and this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to leave that at about 8 for now. We might need to move it up. No, this one stays at 8. This one stays at 8. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for all the support. It was just so awesome to see you guys like excited for the build, and I was super excited. I must have said excited like 20 times in the video, but I was so happy to see that you guys were enjoying it. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on that 5th block, we'll place that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, space out. And we'll just hop right up here. And this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Awesome. Moving right along and getting some progress done. And yeah, just building kind of the center of the building. So this is kind of the center of the of the exit. So like we talked about before, this will be the exit of the ride, and then way yonder on the other side will be the start of the ride, and then of course that's the entrance going into the building right there. All right, so now we're going to grab this guy out, and we're going to place that 2 blocks above, as you can see. There we go. And let's just scaffold our way up here. So I had a question for you. A lot of people have been missing the stream, or they go, oh, darn it, I wish I would have known. So what I was thinking was, not only do I need to kind of get a schedule, but also a video maybe on the YouTube channel alerting you guys, hey, I'm streaming right now, head on over if you would like, or something along those lines. A lot of other people do that where they'll post, a video on YouTube, kind of an announcement video that, hey, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. So I was wondering, would you guys like to have that as an option to be notified for my live streams? If you'd like me to do, just a quick 30-second video, hey, I'm live streaming on Twitch, I'm going to be doing this and that and the other thing, and come on over. So let me know. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to see. Like a yes or no, Scar. I would love to see that. Oh, no, Scar. I wouldn't like to see that. So definitely let me know what your guys' thoughts are on maybe possibly having that done. And if you would like any of the streams actually reposted on YouTube. I know I've gotten a lot of people asking if I do that or not, but I haven't at this point. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that if you would like to see me post an announcement video and post these streams on Twitch or back on YouTube after we've completed them. All right, so this is 1, and then we're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Awesome. And then we'll cap that off like so. So we're just kind of doing like we did on this side over here. And then we'll just kind of jump on down here. And just 1 second, let me go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. So then we're going to go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So I think this is coming out well. We have a lot of intricate little pieces here and there that we got to kind of fit in and do this. We haven't got it like a long ways, down the line here, but each one of these blocks, has to be individually placed and, just takes a lot of time, but I think we're doing okay. I really do think we're doing okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. But I think we're doing great. And then and like I said before, we a long time coming for this project, and it's really nice to see it start to take shape a little bit. And I just really hope once we complete it, it's actually going to be fun. I really hope it's actually going to be fun to ride. Like you're like, woo, that was fun ride or whatever. Not just, something cool to look at, but, be something kind of fun to actually, ride. I was talking about on Twitch that we're going to need to have an army of villagers to run and operate the attraction. So we're gonna have ticket takers and all those stuff as villagers. I think that's gonna be fun to kind of cure the villagers because, well, of course, we've never found any generated structures on Scarland, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer. And but we're gonna cure them. We're gonna get our golden apples. We're gonna get our potions, and we're gonna cure some villagers. And they're gonna be our kind of ticket takers and ride operators and different things like that. And I think that's gonna be pretty cool to have some of those guys within the world here, and they're just kind of hanging out, doing work. I think that'll be pretty fun. Okay, just kind of looking at the other side here, kind of figuring out which way to do next. Let's see. We didn't goof up, did we? Oh, no, we just need to add one more layer to it. There we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then we place this block here and here. Now the other side's a little bit different, and I kind of had trouble kind of deciding which one I liked best. Over there, it's actually 4 blocks. And this side is 5, which I almost don't even mind having it a little bit different. But maybe I'll let you guys decide in the next video. We could do kind of a side-by-side comparison. It's a little bit different than this side. But you know what? I kind of like having it a little bit different. Just maybe a little something different on the other side. They're pretty much the same, but then when you look a little closer, you're like, oh, it's a little different. And it's not like you'd see both of them on the other end. You're like, oh, that one's clearly wrong. Okay. Just trying to bounce around here, getting some scaffolding up so we can work a little bit on the roof. And I want to run this across here. Not like that, because that's a mistake. There we go. And then we'll run that across there. Looking super awesome. There we go. And of course, we're going to, add our carpet up here. I think that'll look really nice. And jump on over here and start to fill in that section. Awesome. Well, there we go. All right, that's a good start for today. So give me 1 second. Let me take a quick little break, and I'll be right back. Now, Bob, Now, no, none of that flashy white stuff. You get out of here. You get out of here. And you too, Mr. Bob the Second over there. Ah, those guys, they're just everywhere. Look at this. Look at my poor character. He's so sad. Look at all the arrows in him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a lot of mob activity out here, my friends. A lot of mob activity. But that's what you get for building in the open and flattening the land like this. That just opens yourself up to that kind of activity. All right, so we're now going to work on this side here. So we're going to start to add some of these guys up here. And then I had to go and get some cobblestone walls. There we go, which I usually refer to those as, oh, we're also out of our half slabs. So many little parts that you got to remember. But I usually call those things, you know, cobblestone fences, but actually I guess they're walls. All right, and let's see. Yes, of course, we always have a little bit of smooth stone ready to go just in case. That's why I like these little boxes, you know, here that we can, you know, quickly grab a little extra something in case we need it for building. Excuse me, please leave the premises. Thank you. And so it's nice to have those extra boxes around with just some basic supplies. I do need to add a little bit of cobblestone to them because they don't have any. And scaffolding, of course, because how else would we build without our scaffolding? Okay, and then we're going to run this out here like this. There we go. Let me back up here just a bit. Okay, awesome. And then we'll place that one there. See how we extended this out too? I'm going to do that over here now. So let me jump up here. And then I'm going to have this come out just a little bit farther, even on this side. So I think it just kind of makes this look just a little bit better and makes it stand out a little more from the other section. And now our inventory is completely full of mob drops, which is kind of a bummer because we had a nice clean inventory and now it's full of our mob friends' body parts. We've got their bows and we've got their bones. All right, let's see. Yeah, oh, no, Scar, you got a little bit more work to do up here. There we go. And then we'll just fill in. No, we don't fill in this section. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. And we won't fill in over here yet. Okay. All right. I think that's good so far. Let's see. Let me jump down here one more time because I may have made one small mistake, which is not out of the ordinary because that just seems to always happen. Let's see. Let me jump over here and see how this was lined up because I want this to be 2 blocks wide. So let me jump back down here and let's see. See how this block up here, it's spaced out by 2, and then we could put some more carpet in there, which I think would look nice. Whereas these ones are spaced out by 1, and I want this one to be spaced out by 2. But which side should I go from? Should I go from the pole right here all the way to its other pole, which would make it 3, which might be a little too big? That's a ponderer right there. That's one to think about. Which way we should actually do that. Excuse me, I am trying to build here, and you are in my business. Oh, man. All right, well, that's an interesting one. So I'm actually going to play with that and see which one looks best. And let me fix that up, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. So what I've decided is to space it out by 3. It just looks better to have these columns going all the way down, as you can see how that one goes all the way up like so. And I think it just looks a little bit better and makes the center of this section kind of stand out a little bit more. So we're going to place that here, and then we're going to come all the way over here, and we're going to put a temporary block there, and then we're going to place our stone on there. So then we'll fill in this section where we once had the blocks going up. We'll just fill it in like that. And I think that's a good solution for it. So let me know if that's the best way. I think it is. You know, of course, I'll change it if you guys say it's different, if better the other way. But I think that's going to be a good solution for that section. All right. So I think there we go. I think that's going to be good for there. So let's come on down. Come on down. Yes, that looks good. That looks good. I think having the additional half slabs there, and then we can't actually see what we just did, but I think it'll look good. I think it'll look good. All right. So let's bring this down here. So we'll bring down this section like so. So now we're kind of repeating what we've done on the other side. So then we'll space this out by 3. So then we'll have that there. Awesome. And then let's just bounce back over here real quick. Yes. That's going to be great. And then we'll bring this out by 2. Come over here like that. And then we'll place another block right there. And then we're going to space that out by, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes. And then we'll come over to here. And then we're going to space this out like so. Come into right here, put that right there. And then that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So that should be, so from here it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Awesome. It's good when things actually end up lining up. Right, isn't that? You're building along, you're going along your project, and you're kind of like, in the back of your mind, like, gosh, I hope that actually lines up in the end. And then it does, and you're like, oh, what a weight off your shoulders. And then I'm just going to take this real quick and jump up there, if I can reach, and bring it on down. Very cool. So this section is similar to what we've done in our first episode. So now we kind of completed our centerpiece there. So then we're going to jump up onto this block here. And then, of course, this will be 1, 2, and then we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And of course, just like we've done before, we'll take a little cap and we'll place it on the top to cover up that orange that I don't so much like. And then we'll fill this one in like so. So yeah, there we go. We're going to have a complete section over here, which is super exciting that we're actually going to have a section that's complete. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. And then we'll just add an additional cap, but this time it will be a stair. Awesome. And then we'll jump on down and do that once again. There we go. Yeah, like I was saying, when we get our villagers out here, we're going to definitely have to have a popcorn, like a popcorn sweeper, like going around. I think that would be super fun to have that, somebody who sweeps up the popcorn and stuff, because, that's a cool job. I mean, that's a fun job. You might be thinking, oh, you're just sweeping up popcorn or different things along those lines. But, you're out and about. You're out in the park. So if you were thinking maybe like a cast member at Disneyland or something, instead of being kind of cooped up in one spot or something along those lines, the cast members that go around and sweep the park, they get to interact with guests. They get to go and kind of, they're never in one spot the whole time. And they get to kind of walk around, good exercise and all, and kind of walking around. I always thought, that's, some people are like, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to drive the boat and all that stuff, which is probably a lot of fun. But, I don't think sweeping's that bad either. You get to, walk around and see all the different things all day. And you almost kind of act like a guest for a moment. You're kind of walking around amongst the crowd and stuff like that. And that's at least my thought. And plus, John Lasseter, the great animator, director, he started out as a sweeper. He started out as a sweeper in his Disney career. And then he moved on later to become a Jungle Cruise skipper. And that's pretty cool. So a lot of, becoming a sweeper and stuff like that means, there's some possibility to move up a little bit. A lot of people have actually started as cast members at Disneyland. A lot of celebrities actually. Especially within the company, like celebrities within the company, people who've, Imagineers who've created the parks and stuff like that. A lot of them got their start within the Disneyland park as a cast member. All right, so we'll bring that up there like so, grab that, and then we're just going to bring up this pole all the way up here. But I don't know. I always thought, what would be the ultimate job within Disneyland that I would want to do? Like something that, like a ride operator or a tour guide. I think my thing would probably be a conductor on the train, followed up by a tour guide. Like nobody knows more trivia than I do. And if you want to go to Disneyland, you want to go with me, because I'm going to show you a good time. I'm going to take you to all the best rides, all the best times to go on those rides, and to all the best spots for shows, pathways to avoid when it's too crowded or something along those lines. I'm like, oh no, let's sweep around this side, and we'll avoid that congestion around that area because it's a little crowded at this time at that section of the day. So yeah, tour guide, that would be a fun one too. Plus you get to, meet a lot of interesting people, being, like a tour guide, celebrities and different things like that you get to kind of tour around with. So I don't know, that would, I'm not sure. I love trains, so trains are sweet and cool, but then also kind of like a tour guide would be super fun too. All right, there we go. Moving along. We're getting this all set up and ready to go. So let me know if you could be an operator of a ride or of a tour guide or something along those lines. Let me know what you would want to be if you were a cast member at Disneyland. All right, so I'm gonna roll this across here like so. There we go. And I'm just gonna fit this little piece right there, get that settled. Awesome. And then we'll just pop on down here, come around the back, grab a cyan clay. No, it's wool, Scar. You said cyan clay in our last episode, and you've continued to do it. You continue to say it when it's wool. All right, and then we'll just fill this in across here like so. Awesome. We were really getting along. We were pretty much getting there. And then we'll take this and we'll jump way up there and we'll fill in the backside here. Now, I did forget to get the banners again. I always forget to get the banners, but we'll get those at the end. We'll stick the banners on the front because I did forget those once again. It's hard to keep all this stuff memorized. Quite a bit of like different things to kind of memorize in your head to try to remember to not forget. And that is the one thing that I keep forgetting. All right, there we go. And then let's see, we'll place this guy right there. And then let's see, we'll grab out our cobblestone walls, not fences. There we go. And then, I don't want to fall. There we go. Hop up here, grab that out one more time. I need a bigger inventory. There we go. I want a bigger hotbar. That would be so cool. There we go. And then place that down like so. Okay, and then we'll take that out and then put that right here. But yeah, I've always wanted a bigger hotbar. You know, I've talked about that many times, especially in creative mode. Like in creative mode, I think it would be cool if we had a bigger hotbar down below. You don't have to coordinate it to keys. Maybe that could just be an option if you want it to be, you know, programmed to keys or not. You know, I think it would be cool to have a little bit bigger one or a little better organization if you're using, you know, a particular style wood in creative mode. If you were able to, you know, put one piece of wood in there and then from that you could select the half slabs and the stairs. I just think that would be a good idea, but I don't know. I'm not the developer. But there we go. All right, so give me 1 second. Let me put the final touches on this, and I'll be right back. And there we go. I think we've got some amazing progress on our roller coaster build. So far, we've got this whole section complete, and we'll finish up the other half on the other side on Twitch. And then we'll slowly move our way down and complete the whole station house and then onto the ride. And yeah, so I think that all came out pretty nice. So this is kind of the facade of what it'll look like. And then soon that the arch, you know, the arch of the roof will go up here. And then there'll be some really cool decorative details up on the top up there. But yeah, I think that's coming out really cool. Now I did forget one thing, and that was the banners, of course. So I will get to the banners. I will definitely get those banners on these little half slabs right here and there on both these sides. I think that'll look really cool. And are we doing okay there, Bob? Everything's up to code? Oh boy, nothing's up to code. All right, well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And there we go. Oh, I can't even believe it. We're starting this. All right, so we're getting kind of the basic blocks down. Getting the very basic blocks down. So now I'm going to open up my inventory here and grab out some blocks. So I wanted to know what your guys' favorite Scarland project is. Which was the